Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Tarot Spinning. My name's Kathy and today we're going to do a reading and it's the Sacred Forest Oracle and it's a DeniseLynn deck. It's brand new, so thank you very much, it's beautiful. Going to put some cards out and this will be, we'll get onto that, that's for the first reading, which is Moonstone with some Touraline in it. So I shall shuffle and get some cards out here first for today's reading for a message from the Enchanted Forest Oracle. If we could get a message, please. Well, that one has to go on. A message from the Enchanted Oracle. The Enchanted Forest Oracle, sorry. The Enchanted Forest Oracle. So beautiful, the cards. They're so pretty. Run like a ghost Pegasus, it looks like. The backs of them. Beautiful deck. Very happy to have this deck. Oops. Alright, sorry guys, just getting a bit messy, but these are the cards. As soon as they stuck to my hand, that's the cards we need. So okay, let's get the show on the road. Okay guys, we're going to go ahead for reading one. Reading one, you would have picked this beautiful piece of Moonstone, and it's got tourmaline all through it, so it's quite pretty stone. So here we're going to go ahead for reading one, please. We get a card for reading one. That's your card. Your card is Manifesting Dreams, Water Spirit. It's card number 46. So with this Water Spirit Manifesting Dreams card, I'll just read you the one little paragraph out of the book and then I'll interpret it myself. But it's the Spirit of Water says, water flows in cycles and right now you're in a cycle of manifesting your dreams. Don't stop the flow by doubting or hesitating. Allow your emotions and the freedom to be expressed. Timing is everything and right now it is your time. So, beautiful reading. So, just as it shows in the card there, there's a lot of rainbow image in the background, but it's a beautiful little otter in the front there. Manifesting dreams, well, now it's your time to shine. Things are going to come into alignment. Things are going to sort of, you know, if I want to say it like that, magically things are going to take turns of events to make things come into play. So you're going to, I feel like there's going to be a bit of shock involved with this. It's going to be a bit of a shock what happens. So we'll get some cards and we'll go a bit deeper into this read. So this is for reading one with the beautiful piece of Moonstone. Get some cards for reading one, please. Another new deck is tarot, and it's just at my hand span to, just got to get used to holding these cards. They're just right out of hand span to try and shuffle. Okay, reading one, look at some cards, please. Okay, those guys jumped out. Have to laugh, sorry. Can't help myself. It's just like, oh, that was up right. There we go. That was the right way. Okay. More cards for reading one, please. Just get a few more cards for reading one, please. That was that, and that. A couple more cards for reading one, please. There they are. Just checking nothing flipped. No, it didn't. All good. Okay, guys, let's go ahead. Okay, first card we've got out is Death, the Ten of Swords, and the Hanging Man, which is the Hanged Man. Yes, very good. So with these cards, Death is the end of an old cycle and the beginning of a new cycle's coming in. So with this Manifesting Dreams card, it's very obvious with the cards here now that the Death card's there, so it's the end of that cycle. Your life's going to change with these dreams when they're manifesting, and as they start to become reality, it's going to change the way your life runs on some level. There's going to be a change that will implement and come in. The Ten of Swords is the darkness before the dawn. It's the 10, so it's getting to the end of a actual cycle. With this Death card, it's the end of any worries and doubts. Doors are going to open, things are going to change, and they're just asking you to surrender, because I think your world's going to be, like I said, there feels like there's going to be a bit of a shock. Well, this is when the world seemed a little bit upside down for you, and it's in a positive way, because it feels though it's a bit surreal. I just keep getting the word surreal, so things are a bit like, what the? We have Temperance, the Hierophant, and the Devil. So with Temperance, there's a lot of balance and healing coming in. A lot with this change, things are going to start moving, and energy's going to start aligning more with you're going to vibe a bit more with your world inside and out. It's going to be a little bit more healing. Things are going to be a bit more balanced. You got the Hierophant, so I feel like there could be a bit of study or something you have to learn, or something you just have to, it's a bit of a skill set. It feels like something you have to go and do a course, or you have to get a certificate, or you have to get something, a ticket or something you have to get. And there's the Devil, which is just a bit of doubt. To me, the Devil's a bit of doubt. Because he's got that, his eyes are covered in this one. He's always, to me, very much the doubt in this Devil card. He's, when things are starting to light up and all go, this one candle just, well, not, it's burnt like that since I lit it. It's just, it's a weirdo candle, that one. Settle down, settle down. Keeps taking my distraction. With that bit of doubt, it's because things are starting to light up and go. It's just that, you know, the old doubt sneaks in, and it's pretty natural, because when everything starts lighting up and all the board starts lighting up all across in front of you, things, it's like, oh, when's the other shoe going to drop? Well, at this point, I don't see any other shoe dropping. We have the Sun, we have the Ace of Swords, and we have the Ten of Cups. Oh, beautiful cards, people. Beautiful. Love it. So with the Sun energy, that's bringing in all the, it's all solar plexus. It all feels to me very much solar plexus energy because of course, the colouring, but it's just the energy that's coming through with that card, because everything's all starting to get going now. Your confidence comes up. You're feeling more centered. You're sort of feeling confident and in charge, a bit more together, like things are going, because the healing's coming in and you're starting to feel that energy starting to lift and pick up. You got the Ace of Swords, so with the Ace of Swords, it's fate and destiny. I get this, it's like this was fated and it was destined to happen, or this is the start of all this way coming in. And then you got the Ten of Cups, and the Ten of Cups is perfection of the human heart. So extremely happy, could be a celebration. You could be having a celebration in and around with some family. Ten of Cups is usually a little bit of a family. You can see the home and the family sitting out the yard here, you know, and it's very happy, content times. So you either have and will be having your own celebration or party, or you could be going to a group gathering with your family, but your spirits are very high and you're very elated, very happy. And I'm going to get the other deck, and we'll just try a different deck now and see if we can get any different information or any confirmation on the cards we've got there. So get some more cards for reading one, please. With the beautiful Sacred Forest Oracle, which I do really like. Okay, there's a ton of cards, but because they popped up that way, I have to virtually take them. So we're going to just go with it, guys. As we do dive in, Ace of Wands, Six of Cups, Nine of Swords. So this is the beginning, the gestation, the birthing, the beginning of it feels like a bit of a magic. It's always got the magician vibe, this card, so there's a bit of magic going on. There can be somebody or something from your past that feels like it's coming in around you, and it's either energy or it can be just thinking back about something in your past. Because we've got the Nine of Swords, it's a bit of that restless energy, so that in the thought side of things. So it's either some thinking back about the past. I'll get a few more cards out and we'll see what we can make of that. We've got the Seven of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the Fool. So Seven of Cups is your energy is going a bit everywhere. There's so much going on and things are starting to change and pick up. You're getting a little bit, it's like there's lots of offers or lots of things are coming towards you. You're getting, you know, when it rains it pours, but in a really good way. You'll get somebody will offer you, or they're chasing you up. This could be someone from your family or someone from your past. And there could be an offer getting offered to you. It's like they're offering you some more things here, or offering you something. We've got the Knight of Wands, so that's that movement and that energy picking up and going pretty fast, moving. And there's the Fool, so that's that beginning of this new cycle that we spoke about before, the beginning of this new venture that's coming into play. King of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. So King of Wands energy is, again, there could be a trip, some sort of a trip involved, just because he's pointing at a map. And it's fast-moving energy, so somebody could, because it's sitting on that Seven of Cups, it could be somebody offering you something. They're giving you multiple choices. Would you like this? Would you like that? How about... They're actually putting a few different things on the table in front of you, and you have to make a decision, because it feels like that's that not sure which way to go with that Nine of Swords there. Ten of Pentacles is quite good offer or money getting offered to you. I feel like there's an offer coming. And the Queen of Swords is brainstorming. So when these things get put in front of you, you need to sit and have a bit of a think about what way you're going to go and what you're going to do, because this is just something's being presented or offered to you. Here's the Judgment card, the Three of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. And of course, even though we've got the Fool here, hanging on the edge of the cliff there, this Judgment card always reminds me of the Fool card. So this is waking up to a different way of life and a different energy starting to run. And it fits in with the reading, because we just were talking about it a bit earlier on, that life's going to change now. It just in an energy level, it feels, it's just things are picking up and starting to get going. So once they start moving, where the thought goes, the energy will follow, and it feels like that. Quite happy and quite content, just like she's playing a flute and skipping down the road. That's the energy, that is the feeling there, that's all around this situation and what's coming in. Three of Wands is watching your ships come in, you know, expansion. Things are starting to open up, things are starting to come towards you, things are starting to work and coming in your way, and like you're the magician doing the magic, and it's coming towards you now. So you're starting to work out how to manifest dreams and how you're manifesting your dreams. You're starting to work this out. Knight of Pentacles is good, solid savings, money. It might be a bit, it's sort of slow moving, but it's solid and it's reliable. It could be maybe being offered a salary with a job. You might be offered, it's definitely to do with income and abundance, but they could be offering you a free space, free advertising. There's something there that they're going to offer you that's presented to you, but it just helps your, in the material side of things, it just helps you out. It's a good offer coming in to help you out. We've got the Queen of Cups and the Page of Swords. So that's that information coming in with that Page of Swords. Somebody's offering you something, somebody's ringing up, emailing, texting, they're communicating with you some way, but they're, you know, talking to you on some level, but they're offering you something to do with your work, your career, your general status. They want something, they're offering you something, and you have to have a think about what you're going to do or if you're going to do it. And the Queen of Cups very much the intuition coming into play there to sort of sit and have a think. It's, if the energy's moving a bit fast, which it feels like it is, you need to just woo up a little bit and slow down, and just make sure you make the right decision, which I'm sure you're going to, because when you start working out how you're manifesting and what you're doing, yeah, even if you make a mistake, it's only going to be a hiccup and away you keep going. So can we get any final card? I'll try not to flick out 50. Get a final card. Okay, for reading 1, please. And we have the 7 of Pentacles, the 9 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles and the Moon. So just as the reading marches on, the 7 of Pentacles is the working that goes on, working how you're running this energy with manifesting dreams, and how you're working on what you're wanting to bring in. It's like you're going and you're tending to the garden to get a really good harvest, and it's going to start coming towards you. It's going to start flowing. 9 of Wands is just a little bit, you've been working hard to get where you've got, and there's going to be a bit of an increase in the material. There's going to be a bit more of a foundation or a bit of increase with the material world, and it might be just a slow, steady amount of money, or it's an offering coming in through that other pentacle and sword that we saw before. And then the Moon, there's going to be another little surprise down the track. You know, it might be a few months, but there's another little surprise coming in with the Moon that you're not going to see straight away, but when it does come in, it's going to be quite a happy little surprise. You'll be quite, you'll be quite a bit like tickled pink when it happens. It's going to be a little bit of a special surprise. They're not showing me or telling, I'm not getting anything off it, I'm just getting the feeling of, oh, you're going to like this when it comes. So reading 1, we'll just get you some Making Magic now to finish this reading out. Alright, get a few cards. Get our card for reading 1, please. Okay. That one definitely wanted to be seen. And another one for reading 1, please. Okay. First one was happy love, a joyful, stable partnership and good friends. So that could mean a few different things. Joyful, stable partnership and good friends. So, seems good. And we got fairy magic. Respectfully work with the fairies and the elements to achieve your goals. So, this is definitely with this manifesting dreams card. This is a bit of the wee folk are about, and they're weaving a bit of magic in this the Sacred Forest Oracle deck. It sort of just suits it, doesn't it, with the fairy magic coming through. So that's it for you, reading 1. I hope you enjoyed this reading. See you next time. Bye for now. Bye. Hi, reading 2. For reading 2, you would have picked this beautiful piece of Opalite. So this is going to be for your crystal, and this is for your reading number 2, please. We'll get a card for reading 2. This one. Okay, we've got Spirit Guardian of Autumn, letting go. And that is card number 35. Okay, I'll read the little phrase out of the book. The Guardian Spirit of Autumn says, relinquish control and let Spirit take over. You don't need to do everything yourself. Release whatever in life doesn't serve you. Clutter, clear your life, simply open your heart, let go, and allow Spirit to help and support you. So, that is just, yeah, there's a bit more writing, but that's just the main phrase for this card, which is autumn. which in the southern hemisphere we've just come out of autumn and we've just gone into winter. So this is a time now of letting go, letting the leaves fall, letting things drop out of your life, letting them just go, and yeah, just surrender. So we'll get a few more cards. This is for reading 2, please, for the devil. For the Sacred Forest Oracle deck from DeniseLynn, which is very beautiful. Get a few cards for reading 2, please. Okay. A few cards for reading 2, please. Okay, that'll do. Rightio, straight away we got the devil energy, 7 of Cups and the 6 of Cups. So a bit of doubt, and definitely with the 7 of Cups beside it, a bit of confusion. And the 6 of Cups, it could be someone coming back in around you from your past, somebody that you haven't seen for a long time, maybe for quite since your childhood, because this can be to do with the emotions and energy of childhood and back when, your past. So with this person, or these could be family or friends coming back in around you, it makes you feel a little bit confused and a bit doubtful. So whether there has been any trouble with this person, or you left on bad terms, there was an argument or something's happened that you've not seen eye to eye, this person coming back in around you, it actually makes you feel a little bit, oh, okay, what do you want? There's a bit of that energy. What do you want? You're not going to say it like that, but that's what you're thinking inside your head. That's the feeling that's coming in. We've got the 10 of Pentacles, Justice, and the Fool. So straight away this energy now changes into some increase in finances for you, and the 10 of Pentacles can be inheritance. It's a one-off payment, like a redundancy package, or I'm not saying you're going to get the sack, but this is what this money, it's like a one-off payment that you're given a lump of money, or you're given one piece of money. It's not really usually to do with like a lucky win, but because I would say with this deck especially, because it's in a treasure chest, I'd say it's something you find that just comes out of nowhere, really. And justice is, just get the feeling that this was meant to be it's your just desserts. You were supposed to get this money. It's about time you got rewarded. It all feels like that sort of money. And here's the Fool with this new adventure coming in with the Fool. And because the cards flipped the way they did, I get the feeling that somebody comes back in just as this happens in your life, and that might be why there's that bit of doubt, like, oh, you're here right now when I've got all this abundance around me. So this person could be making you a bit doubty because of that. But we'll get a few more cards and go further. There's the Fool. It's the beginning of a new cycle and a new adventure in front of you. And with the Justice here, things have balanced up. Things are coming into your favour. It feels like things are coming into it's aligning with you. It's going to be an alignment coming back with you. Sorry, these cards are flipped out every which way. I'll just get them up the right way. Here's the Lovers. Well, it looks like someone from the past for sure by the looks of that. And the 9 of Pentacles, which is the lucky, that is the lucky break, that is the lucky win, that is the card for, like pulling the old, pressing the button on the poker machine and bang, it all goes ding, ding, ding. That's that card, which is a lucky break or a lucky circle. And it doesn't mean don't go and play the pokies. I didn't mean that. I meant like, that's what I was seeing when I see that. I just see all the jackpots coming up across the board. So not trying to encourage anyone in there, because the devil is vices. So don't want to encourage anyone to go and this will come to you. It's not going to pass you by. If it's meant for you, it will find you. So don't go looking for it. It's going to come out of nowhere is what it feels like. With the Lover's energy, it can be a choice. And it's sitting on top of that Ten of Pentacles. It's either somebody from the past is coming back around you when you seem to be back up in the material side of life, seems to come up quite good for you, and there's somebody coming back around you and you're doubting that they're there because just because you've gotten this money, it feels like that sort of energy. But general read, you're going to have to work it out. It's going to be different for everyone. You've got the Star energy, so that's really balanced, healing, and it's a wish come true. So there's a wish coming true. Whatever this is all about to do with this good vibration with the 9 and 10 of Pentacles, it's quite a good, happy, celebratory energy. It's like there's a celebration would be taking place. There's the Ace of Swords, the Tower, Page of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles. So I would have to say, people, which it's not really, sort of not really the way to go when you're reading cards, but there's definitely something going to happen here, because this Tower it comes out of nowhere. It just is like bang, and it's all just, things change really quick and really fast, because we've got the Page of Swords there beside it. That's energy coming in, that's quite fast moving energy, and you've got the Ace of Swords on the other side of this Tower. So with that Ace of Swords, it's like destined, fated, the truth. It feels all karmic. It feels like it was all, it's all in alignment. It was all supposed to happen and supposed to be now. And with the letting go, I'd say when this energy comes in, you'll be reevaluating and working out which way you're going to be. There's going to be a little bit of a reshuffle and a restructure in your actual life in front of you. And here's the telltale sign that something's definitely going to happen. Have a look at him with this, with the Four of Pentacles, and in this particular deck, he's just standing there, dressed very, very like wealth and royalty, like the purple's at royalty, and he's just got his arms full of money, completely loaded with money, and he's in some palace with the columns and that. So your money or your material circumstances will increase on some level. It could be vast, it could be just a nice little basket at the door, but whatever it's going to be coming out of nowhere with that Tower card. It just comes in out of nowhere. It's just overnight. It'll happen overnight, sort of thing. So on that note, it's not going the way I thought this reading would go. You will be letting go, because you're going to be reevaluating when this change comes in, whichever way this change comes in. If you don't have a big lucky break, the luck can come in other forms too, because there's always can be, if you want to live in this house, you've got to look after my pets, and you can have it for free or half price. See, that's another way of being lucky, that you end up saving a lot of money, because this is to do with stability and having a foundation in money. So there can be other scenarios. It's not just going to be, I wished you all could just win the lotto, but if you're not going to win the lotto, just remember that money is going to weave its way into your life somewhere and keep coming in. And if you're in the, yes, I'm just trying to think now, they're going to go, you're going to be going into this autumn in the September, like the third week of September sort of thing, around whenever the full moon is. This autumn energy will be coming in, because it'll be going in towards Halloween. So I'd be looking at things changing in these next couple of months. You're just in your summer now, so Northern Hemisphere, you'll be going into your autumn. We've just come out of our autumn, and I'm just, because you've got this season coming up, I'm saying just to watch for it. But with the Southern Hemisphere, we've come out of autumn, and it's not going to take this long. It's definitely going to be in the next couple of months as we're going into our, going into our spring. But I still feel like it's just all starting. This is where the change will all filter through. Once this change happens with your, it's to do with your material side of life, there's going to be change in around that, and that's where this is going to be a re-evaluation and a reshuffle. So we'll get a few more readings for reading 2, please, with the Opalite. few more cards for reading 2, please. Okay. Anything else for reading 2? Okay, that might be it. Because they're flipping around like they do. Okay. Gotta laugh, people, when you have a confirmation. Got the 3 of Swords, King of Cups. Okay. 3 of Swords is, and was, in the energy sense of things, a little bit of heartache, a little bit of upset. And this was this doubt up here with the Devil, with this energy flying around and someone or something from your past coming back. Something's popping back up. And I'd say there was definitely a falling out with that person, whoever that was back up in that, with a person or with family or with a group of people. It could be more than one because we have 3 swords there. The King of Cups is generally to do with the emotions, because this is what I'm saying, it hurts you, and that's the emotional body there that is symbolising that it cut pretty deep from what I can feel. It cut fairly deep. And you've been working hard and moving forward and healing and working things out. You haven't sort of sat in this energy and dwelled in it. It's there, but you're trying to move forward and move out of it and keep walking forward. You're wanting to get away from it. It's not very nice energy, so you're trying to get away from it. And then we have, which the reading was all about, was the Fool, which we had here. It's a confirmation of that Fool energy of the new change coming in and the change coming around. Then we have the Tower energy again. And the Tower is there. It's the Tower on the Tower. So the Tower energy is coming in, which is quick action. It feels like it's all going to change overnight. It feels like it all happens quite quickly, and just like this card shows, the look on her face, you're actually going to be quite happy when this comes into play. You're going to have that bit of a smug look. You're going to be quite happy that this change is coming in and it's moving this energy and moving it through, letting go and moving forward. And this letting go is that past energy and that past hurt. You'll be letting go and healing. It will be going and gone. And there's the end of this read for now anyway, is the 6 of Swords. So that's a passage away from difficulties, and it's in the mental realm. And you could be going on a bit of a trip. You could be going somewhere, because this is the travelling card, where you could be going on a bit of a trip or going somewhere. So that's not going to be for everyone, but if there is an opportunity to go away with some people on a small trip or a little vacation, I would definitely say take it, because it will help just shut the door on that, what's been let go and what's moving forward. But with 2 Towers and 2 Fools in the pack, you can be assured that this energy is going to be moving forward and moving out of this state and into the next stage. There's going to be, it's one end of one cycle and the beginning of the next cycle starting up. So quite exciting. So we'll get you some Making Magic now, and just get any other last comment about this read. Yes, okay. I'll get a card for reading 2, please. I did want to, I'll put them out because they flicked up so I could see them. Let's just do it again. Okay, I saw you twice now. And I'll just see if I can get one more. I feel like there's one more in here for reading 2, please. Thank you for the Opalite. Oh, goodness, it was the same as reading 1. Okay. We have happy love, a joyful, stable partnership and good friends. So it can be with the lovers, it can be somebody that's coming back and it's going to be great, or this is friendship or partnership with a business. That could be something that's being offered to you is a partnership or an actual job with somebody to start a business, because it's pretty obvious now with this partnership that there could be something there. Time to shine. Well, of course. Creates the energetic resonance for golden opportunities. So just sort of going into that vibe now with all that lucky break and all that money in abundance. Somebody could be offering you something, someone out there, someone could be offering you something that is just like nearly too good to be true. It feels a bit like, oh, okay, wow, but that's a good thing. But it's a healing vibe too. So I'll just get one more card for reading 2, please. And this is the one that flipped up when I shuffled, and then I flipped it here, and it's got to come out. See, it's why the old hand dealt it out and said, that's it, you've got to go. Safe and happy travel. So with that, I got that feeling that there might be a little trip or something happening with somebody or a couple of people, because there's 3 people on this broom, and the cat. Don't forget the cat. Safe and happy travel, so protection from harm when journeying. So you're going to, I'd say somebody somewhere is going to be offered to go on a trip, or you're going to be asked to, maybe you're going to be asked to travel, and you'll be paid to travel and do a job that's to do with travel. Like I said, general read, so at the end of the day, still really positive and really quite exciting, because the energy, 2 towers and 2 fools, it's all going to be happening. It's all going to be happening. So thanks reading 2. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye for now. Hi reading 3. Welcome to your reading. You would have chosen this crystal. It's a beautiful piece of clear quartz, but it's actually got some citrine in it, which is a bit hard to see, but the citrine's inside that crystal. So it's a clear quartz, but it's a little bit super lucky, I think. So we'll see. The last readings, I won't go back onto them. I'll start moving forward. Right, a card for reading 3. Don't let the cat out of the bag, but we'll see. Okay, there we go. This one is Maple Spirit. Maple Spirit. Sorry, I was going to say maple syrup, I think. I'm not sure what was going on there. Maple Spirit Generosity. So this is card number 23. So with the other readings, I just quickly read the main paragraph for this card. Seeing, this is a brand new deck, and thank you very much. It's beautiful, and it's a DeniseLynn deck, which is gorgeous. So, Maple Spirit. The spirit of the maple says, be open to receive the bounty of the universe. At the same time, be generous with others and with yourself. A warmth of spirit radiates from you. Share from your heart and receive with an open heart. Success will blossom. It just must be today, these readings, everything's just been, they're just really pumped. But anyway, this one's no different. This was, I just said to you, a bit of a lucky. So this feels the same energy again. So it must be just in the read today. But we'll get some cards and go further into this generosity, which is, it is what it is. Generosity is given with a lot of love. That it's from the heart. When this generosity is in play, it's given from the heart to those around you who you love and cherish. So we get some cards for reading 3, please. Okay, we've got some there, guys. It just flipped, so bear with me. There's a few. It's a new deck, so they're very sort of slippery and shiny feeling to play with. Okay, reading number 3, please. Oh yes, she's gorgeous. Okay, let's go. We'll just move on from here and see what we've got, and then I'll get the next deck. Okay, we've got the Knight of Pentacles, Page of Swords, and the World. Well, there's a headline for you guys. There's a bit of a headline act. I'll just put these on top because they would come out last. So with the Knight of Pentacles, news and information about money, and it's because of the Page of Swords is with it. It's actual somebody like messaging you, talking to you, getting information, getting some information about money and about income in general. And with so with that World energy, She's the world at your feet. Like the big cycles of change are coming. Just like the seasons change, this is a big cycle in your life that's changing. Just because of the maple tree, I keep looking at those leaves that look like they're in their glory at the moment, but it won't be long and it'll start turning into winter. But this isn't about winter, this is about the cycles in life, the big cycles in life. The next card we had was the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and Justice. So with this situation, there's news and information coming in around with these knights. So they're the messenger cards, they're bringing in information and energy. There is, I feel like there's a celebration. You've got 3 of the 4 knights at the moment. The only one missing is the Knight of Swords, but hey, the reading's only young yet, so you never know. But there feels like a celebration, like something to celebrate, the message that comes in. And this is just the energy in the general overall of these cycles that are turning. And you've got Justice sitting on the world. So I feel with this generosity card that the world is coming in and Justice is coming in. This all comes back to, it feels like it was overdue. It feels like you've worked towards getting this. It feels like you have put in the effort and now you're getting your just desserts. So with this particular card, she's got, her hands have got like the lightning bolts going down into the sun symbol. Even though she's blind, like Justice is blind, like the scales, they're the scales there. But there's a sun symbol at the base of the scales, so I don't know, it's just a bit different, that card. I'll see what else I get with that, because I've sort of still got something that's going to come from there. We've got the Queen of Wands, the Nine of Wands, and the Magician. So with those guys, the Queen of Wands, she's very nurturing, she's very motherly, she's like the mother, the feminine energy. I sort of get that feminine energy, and this is, if you're, masculine or feminine, like you're male or female out there watching the reading, this is your feminine side coming up and rising. It's coming into more power, it's coming into more alignment, more balance, I would say, and you've been working hard to achieve it. There's a Nine of Wands, so you're at the end of the battle. You're coming from, you're a bit weary, you're, the wounded warrior, but you've worked hard and the magic is going to be coming, because there's the Magician there with the magic vibe going on. Now we've got the Everyday Witch deck. We'll just see if we can get some more information or some confirmation. That candle, it's just done that the whole time it's been lit. It's just it's waving at everyone all the time, trying to get attention. Okay, straight away we've got reading 3, thank you. We get reading 3. Very good, very good. And there's a bit of this vibe. I'm trying to think now. It was reading 2. It's just got the bit similar. And I have, in between, I have shuffled all these decks again, but that's energy's just coming out again. So we get reading 3, please. Any more information for reading 3 for what they need to know about this generosity card, please. Reading 3. Okay, so that's the world again. Okay, we'll just go back to underneath. Alright, excuse me. My throat's starting to go a bit weird. Just the energy is really running with these readings, so when it runs, excuse me, my throat, the chakra starts going a bit, ugh. Anyway, it's all good. We'll get on to the Death card, the Six of Cups and the Ten of Cups. So the Death is just going to put back over that energy that this is this big cycle of change you're in, and it's happening as, in the next foreseeable couple of months is a big change coming. Something from your past, something from long ago, something you wanted to do when you were younger, You've got the Ten of Cups here, so there's a lot of happiness. There could be someone coming back from your past, because it looks like there's a bit of a celebration there. Right, we did get the Nine of Wands, that we had the Nine of Wands. I'll put it with the Nine of Wands, which is just the energy of you've been working hard to achieve this, so it's finally coming into play. So we've got the Nine of Wands, Six of Wands and the Seven of Wands. I just put the 9 back here. That's the ending of that energy coming through. That Nine of Wands, we had it here. So that's the effort that's been put in and the energy that's been expelled. And the Six of Wands is a victory. So here's the cycle starting to change. There's a victory coming in. The Seven of Wands is a bit of responsibility. The actual responsibility once you start changing into this different energy, and the change brings a few adjustments have to be made with the change. We've got the King of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, and the Empress. So, I definitely would say that. The Empress is the birthing of that change and that energy coming in. Feeling a bit more secure within yourself, the confidence and security feels better. And then there's that little bit of celebration with that celebratory energy underneath there of the Ten of Cups. It seems like you're sitting back and shouting yourself. It's a bit of generosity, that feeling of generosity coming in there, where there's a few parties or going out and treating yourself to a few different things, just doing something out of the usual, doing something different. Then we have the Two of Swords, the Fool, and the Three of Wands. The Two of Swords is sort of being in two minds about something, or there's a temporary peace, and there could be a little bit more to go yet. There's a little bit more coming with this change. There's going to be another little bit, there's change, and then there's goes for a little while, and then there's another bit of change. And here's the Fool starting on this new path and going in this new direction, going into this new energy. And there's the Three of Wands with the expansion coming in, with the change and the expansion. So that sort of fits well with that Seven of Wands, that the change brings in a few bits of difference, and there's an adjustment period with that Three of Wands there. So, but it's all going to be positive, like anything. It's just a matter of adjusting and getting used to it. And in the final card, we have the World. We had the World at the beginning of the read, and we got the World again to show again that that big cycle of change is coming in and around. So with that generosity card, I'd say there's going to be quite a lot of opportunities for you to be able to give and help people out around you, family and friends. And like any generosity, it's beautiful to give, and it's a really nice feeling to be able to give openly and share all your fruits of your labour. I'd just say a bit of discernment. Make sure you give to the people that deserve to be given to, but you'll work that out yourself. So we'll just get a few Making Magic cards to finish off the reading. A few Making Magic cards for reading 3, please. Right. Alrighty guys. Just get one more for reading 3, please. And it's that one. Triple Spiral. I do like my triple spiral. Listening to divine wisdom and joyfully learning life's lessons. So yes, listening to a bit of intuition, listening to those hunches, tuning into your own, your own psychic self. With the Empress there, that's the birthing, intuition, taking note, listening to promptings that come through. You have the Star. The silver energy of the Star brings good luck and serendipity. And on target, follow your ideal life path. So if this opportunity, when this change comes in, if it's to do with changing your life path, if the shoe fits, yep, do the old Cinderella. Put it on and, yeah, go and have a ball. So that's it for you, reading 3. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll catch you all next time. Bye for now.